Hello, everybody. This is Gary. Today is Monday, June 8th, 2020. It is 1:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States in Rochester, New York. And this is my coping with schizophrenia entry for today. Um, I've made a video in the past couple of days because I've had a rough couple of nights. Wasn't sleeping very well. A lot of high anxiety, depression, feeling lethargic, depressed, tired. It's very warm in here. It's not that bad outside because I just came back from riding my bike outside. It's about 70 degrees and it's completely sunny out. It's a beautiful day outside today here in Rochester, New York. But I'm still having a rough time with my paranoia, hearing voices, seeing things that aren't there, um, coping the best that I can. My psychiatrist put me on Klonopin, which I'm out of, and I can't get a refill until the 11th, which I believe is this Thursday, when I see my psychiatrist. I'm planning on seeing him in person this time instead of a phone conference because this is going to be my last visit with him and I'm getting a new psychiatrist. I also wanted to touch on the subject of gang stalking. I have done videos on gang stalking before. People have accused me of being a perp and a spreader of misinformation, working with the stalkers, that kind of nonsense. Gang stalking isn't real. That's a sign of mental illness, and you need to see a psychiatrist if you think people are following you or trying to harass you for no reason. Um, People do get stalked. I've said that before. An ex-husband and ex-wife might get stalked. A celebrity might get stalked. Stalking happens, but not gang stalking. And I'm not going to sit here and try to explain what gang stalking is. If you want to know what it is, Google it and look for the terms perps and targeted individuals and gang stalking, and you'll get information on it anywhere on the internet or YouTube. Um, but gang stalking is a paranoid fantasy, and people who think they're being gang stalked, like I used to think, I was being followed by a large group of unknown people with no particular reason to harass me, but they were harassing me. When I started taking my medications, that harassment magically went away. And I still have paranoia, thinking people are following me, thinking people are making fun of me, laughing at me, that kind of thing. Um, but I got some of that today. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit paranoid, hearing voices, seeing things that aren't there. Sweating, it's warm in here. I just turned the air conditioner on, and it takes a while for it to kick in. Um, but that's all for now. I mean, I'm having a rough time. But I'm not dying or anything like that. I'm in control of my behavior. I'm not violent. I'm not suicidal. Um, Doing the best that I can to cope with whatever is going on. And there's a lot going on, let's face it, for everybody. With all the protests in this country and around the world, the COVID-19 epidemic is still a reality. People going out and protesting without social distancing, without wearing masks. Some people are afraid that's going to spread COVID-19, the coronavirus, even faster. Um, it's weird. I mean, I support the protesters. George Floyd was murdered by a police officer, and that was unacceptable. And the way he was killed was unacceptable. And I support most of the protests that are peaceful and not becoming violent. I don't support looters and people who smash things and attack the cops with bottles and rocks and bricks and shit like that. Those people deserve to go to jail. And there are always violent agitators in any public gathering. There's an undercurrent of people who want violence because it serves their purpose. I don't believe that most protesters are looters or breaking things or smashing things or destroying things or burning things. Um, that's just an extremist element that sort of weaves its way into the protest. Um, but it's hard on my schizophrenia to have to watch the news and watch all the things that are going on and like that. And it's difficult for all of us. Some of us think this country's coming apart at the seams. We hope it's not, but we're worried about this country's future. And people have lost their jobs. They still haven't gotten their jobs back, even though the unemployment numbers were pretty good over the past week or so. There are still millions upon millions of people without work who are on unemployment insurance or some other government assistance, and they just want to go back to work. And so that's why we need to reopen the country with or without COVID-19, the coronavirus. Um, I know there are people in a lot worse situation than I'm in. I'm just trying to relay what I'm going through with my schizophrenia. And I've been taking my meds like I'm supposed to. So it's not that. I took my morning meds, I took my noon meds, and the next time I take meds will be around, 7 or 8 tonight before I try to get some sleep. I got some sleep. I went to bed last night around, 9 o'clock. Woke up at 2. Was up most of the rest of the night. There's not much I can do when I have insomnia. Part of it is not having Clonopin to help me sleep. But my psychiatrist only gave me 6 pills, 0.5 milligrams each for 2 weeks. That's to prevent me from overusing it or becoming physically dependent on it or mentally dependent on it. I still have a PRN of Haldol for the paranoia and the hallucinations. That's always available to me. And I think I might take one after I do this video. Haldol is an old type antipsychotic. It's called the typical antipsychotic. It's a very old drug. It goes back decades, 50 years at least. And I'm on Seroquel, which is much more recent. I would say over the past 20 years, maybe, if I remember correctly, that it was developed and sold under the brand name Seroquel. I take the generic form. And that's also supposed to help you with paranoia, sleep, hallucinations, mood disorder, mood swings, that kind of thing. So I'm taking my meds like I'm supposed to. But that's all for now. Comment, like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. And if you have any ideas you want me to do for a video, let me know in the comment section.